channel and thank you for being here. Happy 2025. I've been MIA since last year, but I really want to make a regular appearance here on YouTube. So I thought my first video would be simple, but of something that I'm really passionate about, which is hair, or the care of my hair. So I'm bringing you my top favorite or must-haves when it comes to hair care. From hair tools to hair gray covering shampoo to my favorite hair towel. I'm bringing it all to you and showing you how I use it. Let's get started. First things first, I like to always change into something dark. I don't want to ruin my clothes, so whenever I'm going to use a gray covering shampoo, I definitely change into like a black t-shirt. Second thing, a brush. This isn't per se a favorite brand of mine, but anything with like a thicker type of bristle or like a wider bristle and something like a plastic where you can actually wash constantly is honestly key for me. I feel like it brushes my hair very thoroughly without breaking it a lot. Anytime you get a brush that's like super duper harsh and that doesn't bend like this, I feel like it can make my hair break a lot more often. So I like to get brushes just like this. You can find them everywhere. I think I even found this one at the dollar store. So brushes like this are the best. Our second product that I absolutely love for my hair, especially since I have grays. I know from your end you might not be able to tell a lot, but I can immediately start telling around my hairline that I'm getting some roots grown in. So in order to keep me from having to color my hair so often, I try to avoid that. I love using this shampoo. It's just a generic brand and you can find many different brands out there, but this is the one that I get. And I will link everything below in case you are curious. But this, I find it works the longest. Like it keeps coverage the longest for me. I try not to wash my hair very often during the week. I'd say about 2 to 3 times a week. But this stuff is like really, really great. It's pretty inexpensive and I feel like it really helps, keeps my roots staying fresh between coloring. Comes with these gloves and I'm going to share how I apply it because it's pretty simple. It stays on for 10 minutes. So I usually add this to my scalp 10 minutes before I'm going to get in the shower, and then I shampoo in the shower afterwards. I like to shake it, and you can't tell, but you have a solution that comes out from one side and another solution that comes from the other, and they're supposed to mix, and then that covers your grays. I'm gonna place it on my counter so I can firmly press down and get some of the solution on my glove. This is what it looks like. This is the black color because obviously my hair is black. So what I do is I thoroughly brush my hair, which I've already done, and then I start placing it near my grays or where my roots are growing out. It can get messy. This is why you want to wear dark colored clothes or clothes that aren't gonna matter if you ruin them. I do this freshen up about once every 2 weeks, so it's pretty good. I don't know if you can see, but right here there's a bunch of grays, so I wanna make sure and grab those. The gloves that come with it aren't the best. So I do like to go out and buy my own, like the latex ones that actually fit my hands and aren't wiggling around. So I totally recommend that. This is probably my 3rd time buying it. I discovered it while I was making a video for one of the brands that makes this shampoo, and I absolutely loved it. You obviously always want to test a patch, like in the back of your head, to make sure you're not allergic to it or are going to get a reaction from it. Okay, now I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and I'm gonna jump in the shower and then I'll be back to share my next item. That shower was amazing, but I do kind of have a love-hate relationship with hair wash days because I love the way my hair looks afterwards, after it's styled and dried, but it takes work and a lot of time. So I have a love and hate relationship. Anyway, here is my third item. It's these Aquas towels and hair turbans. I'm wearing the towel and I'm gonna show you. Look how it's been used so much, because look at all the water it absorbs from my hair, like almost immediately, meaning it cuts my hair drying time in half without using hot hair tools. You know, I do use my hot hair tools, but I don't have to as much or as long with these towels. And what I love is that they have the black turban. Look, it's already black and everything from all the hair dye. But what I love is that they have the black hair turban. It's perfect for any hair length. And you can't tell that it's been used a lot because it's black. Turn your head upside down. Nestle your hair in the turban. You turn it, and then it has this little loop that hooks onto the button in the back. And that's it. Now I'm gonna wait for my hair to semi-dry while I get my face and everything else ready, and then I'll share my fourth product. I look semi-decent now, and I'm back with my other items. I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 because I have a final one that I will show you. But first thing, after I semi-dry my hair, I like using a styling cream or a bonding cream. I've been using the Ayuncha bonding cream and I like it. I think it makes my hair feel healthy and it kind of strengthens it from all the heat and pollutants and all this kind of stuff. So I love using this one. And then I got this Bobcal, I feel like it says Bobcal, hair tool, and it's a dupe for what you may already know, but it's a fraction of the price, honestly, and it works really good. So I definitely recommend this one. By the time I've done my makeup and all this kind of stuff, my hair, I can even feel that the towel is a little dry already. So this is when I like to apply my bonding cream. So I take just like a little dollop like this, and then I run it through my hair, mainly through the length, not too much on the roots, because I don't want it to kind of make the roots heavy, you know. So I just do it all over just to coat the strands of hair, and then I go in with my hair dryer. Now, what I love about this one is that you can touch it here. If you touch it here, it goes from hot to cold, and I really love it. In my lifetime, I've used a lot of hair dryers and hair tools, obviously, and I do feel like it cuts your time in half when it comes to drying your hair. On to the next. I absolutely love this hair tool. It's actually a multi-barrel hair tool. Let me show you. It comes with different adapters and it works so well. I really feel like you only need this one tool, this one heat tool, because it does different curls and different hairstyles. So here's a quick tip. When I use it, I love to clip my curls in place until they are completely cold, because once you let a curl go and it's hot, the heat continues pulling your hair, so then the curl doesn't stay in as long. But when you actually curl your hair, or this is what I do, when you curl your hair, you don't drop the curl. You kind of put it in your hand, leave it in your hand. And I got this tip from a hairstylist years and years ago, and I've always used it and I absolutely love it. So you curl it back up with your hands and then you put a little clip in there. So I absolutely love, I'll link these two because I love getting these clips in there. And once your hair is nice and cold or cool to the touch and not warm anymore, then you can let them go, let your curls go, and you'll have the best bounce you're gonna see. All right, it's time to take them all out. They're nice and cool to the touch. And you will see all the bounce your hair will have when you do this, especially if you have long hair. Look at this. It looks crazy, but I'm going to brush it out and show you. I like a good side part. Also, I want to show you how good my roots look. You can't see any gray growth because that shampoo works so well. I'm telling you, it's a must. Look at this bounce. It's fantastic. It's a combination of all the things I showed you. I feel like all the products I shared are my must-haves to have nice, healthy, bouncy hair. One of my last products that I want to share is this Boldify powder. It covers your grays super easily. I love to use it, especially when I have my hair up in a pony and I have a couple of thinning spots. It comes with a little sponge on the bottom. It's almost gone. You tap it and then you dab it in those spots, and no one would ever know that you have like little thinning areas. I can show you. My hairline is a little thinning right there. So you take the sponge, you dab it in the powder, and then you dab it on your hairline. And that's it. Fills it in perfectly. As promised, everything will be linked below in the description. Go ahead and give a follow or subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to be on here a lot more frequently. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.